Hello, it's your today's lecture number 8 is about input-output stream. Here, I want to show you how the input-output stream works in when developer, let's share developer 5.11 or some developers here. So here, input-output stream using C-in and C-out. We are familiar with C-out, as you people are using C-out for the output stream in our last 7 lectures we have done with. Now scene. Scene is also a part of IO stream as it is input output stream. Similarly, it's using the STD as we have shown you previously, STD C out, which is cup resolution. Similarly, the original code of C in is also STD C in. So we are overlapping that thing by using namespace STD. We know that thing similarly in both conditions, there's STD out and STD. See, this is the standard formats that can be directly used as a short format by using only scene if you're using that macro type of using namespace STD. So I'm going to define two variables first, integer X or integer Y, and one variable of character. I'm going to go with the samples. I want to end with a real feel, real life programming. Our basic objective is to provide you the programming through a programmer of a real life program that matters in your regular life, and you are able to see that it will be working for your regular subjects and equation. Today, when we end our class, we make a equation writing that we write input an equation and we also get the output of that result. Similarly, we go with a decision control structure in between just or give you a proper concept of input output stream in C++. Now so we have two years, X and Y and S, we have two symbols. So I see how simply I want to take first enter a value, enter a number. Similarly, enter a number that you want to be. It's a three-fold language. So in the same line, you can write it C in and C in again. Instead of right shift, now you take the left shifts. The direction of the arrows, though two less than signs are there, now two greater than sign, it's called left shift. I just studied it for X now. So if you want in combination, that is also possible. First, we want to show you in a little detail. So we understand that thing. Selection we are using for the next line, the skip sequence, enter second number, a B number, and the D number again, we are going to use with Cn. Similarly, the Cn and it's the Y. If you want the same time want to store a character, there is no differentiation in that. C out and C in, able to use both. Enter a character, enter a character. We know that in a character means a single letter. It doesn't mean a complete name. It will not store your complete name. It simply means a single letter. A single letter is more useful when we are doing to any, we want to use input, then definitely we have to change the data type. We want to use a string data type. So time being, we are using only a symbol. So three data types I have here. Three C ins. C out, the prompt, C in will stop the cursor here, and then you will get the output out when C in the cursor will stop. You type a data will store in X, and then the new prompt will be there, enter V number, store in Y, then the symbol will store in C. So let's see how the display now, displaying our output displays. So let's see what we want to display. C out in one go. I can show you next line and value of X is equal to X that we have, and we are used to with that type of concatenation, and Y is equal to Y, and sample is S that we have given here. Again, the left shifts and S is equal to, so we know that our data is properly stored or not. Our first proposition is written 0, other things are there. Again, I set the program, a basic example. So basic example of input output stream, press F9 to compile. So 0, 0, 1, F10 again to run the option. Answering with the first number, I give it 5, the second number 7. The cursor that is stopping here, absolutely new programmers or very beginners from the basic O levels that didn't have any type of programming before that. So this cursor that is stopping here is because of C in. That is called prompt. The prompt is displayed on the screen clearly, enter a number, and then here the cursor is stopped. I put value of 5. The 5 value gets stored in X now. and enter a number. Number is 7 and 7 you're going to store in Y. Not asking for symbol. Anything is a symbol on your keyboard. Your whole keyboard, everything is a symbol, single letter. Now I am just targeting a project of mathematical calculation. So instead of symbol, I'm giving you the symbol means a slash or a plus sign or anything. So I put it here. So yes, sir, x is equal to 5. Now I put a slash n, I think before y. So come next line 7 and s is equal to my all three inputs are here. R3 variables are stored properly. Here see I put that slash n. Because of this slash n, we have that displays coming like that. So here critical distance. So again, save it. All the time when you want to re-execute it, must compile. It is F9. So it will generate a new file. In our next lecture, we will discuss a theory topic of their extended filing diagram, how the text file of CPP get compiled into an object file and do executable file. So what is the difference of coding of OBJ file and exe executable file? Specifically in Windows, we know that our application files are executable files or exe files or COM files. The F9 compiler actually convert your text file, your code that you have to write down in regular English language, your symbolic coding. So it converted into OBJ file, and then so again and again you have to press F9. F9 we press, so check it out, 0 errors, 0 warning. Then we have to press F10. So again, just a little check it out, and then another time pressing a slash. So yes, x is equal to 7, y is equal to 4, y s is equal to slash. So this is our basic criteria of using input and output. Very basic routines of input and output you can make it there. Now, our next example, I hope so that you have got that thing if you're continuously following my lectures. So we are going for a direct practical approach from programmer to programmer approach, a real life approach where you're building applications. Those are visible instead of just bookish lessons of printing loops and just carrying out the theorems. We want things that actually work. We want you to give the things that actually you feel that this programming is useful for all the students. So either belongs to any trade of life nowadays. But programming means that you know how to solve out your problems. It's a problem solving thing. So here, now my objective is to make a program of a basic equation. Means equation like if I want to write down 5 plus 2, the computer give me the answer. If I write down 6 minus 3, computer give me an answer. And I want that humanoid type of thing, like artificial intelligence. Instead of that, I'm writing 2 or 3 different codes that enter a number, then enter a B number, then instead of that, after it, enter another number, assemble. Instead of that, if I want to be like this here, if you have notified other, you can take a screenshot for your working out. The program is here. You can stop the video and you can make a screenshot. Now here I want to convert it into a basic calculatory approach. What I mean for a basic calculatory approach, I mean for, so we just save this program right here for your future lectures. Here, a basic calculatory approach, we want that I give input. When he asks me, I give 5 plus 2, and computer give me answer, or I say 6 minus 7, computer give me answer, or I say 12 multiplied by 2, and computer should give me an answer, and I've said 6 divided by 7, so computer should give me an answer. These are 3 different inputs. You can easily identify them. These are examples of 3 different inputs, means integer, and then character, and then integer. There are 3 different inputs. There are 3 different inputs in a series. So this thing you should have to understand very properly. We have 3 different input in a series. 3 different inputs in a series. And we want to go with one go, and computer will automatically understand. That's the facility of saying is there. To secure your time and my typing, I just code that program for you. Instead of that, we are going with a float. We know that the floating points mean decimal numbers. Floating points means we have studied that thing before, decimal numbers. In the data types topic, we already have completed that in the very beginning lectures of 1 and 2. Decimals is whole numbers or decimals. Floating points is called floats here in C++ language. So here with the data type, I put again X and Y, and then I put an S for the symbol. And here I'm asking you to give me an equation, enter an equation like 5 divided by 2, 5 divided by 2, or you can say anything like 3 plus 4, etc. Any type of equation that you want to, that prompt will display you on the screen. And here, check it out. When I'm receiving that input, I write down C in first 3 left shifts, and then X means the first value will store in X, then S, and then Y. So when we give 3 inputs, when we press 3 plus 4, so automatically 3 will get stored in X, plus will store in S, and 4 will store in Y. When this criteria will happen, so now I got a symbol in S, I know that thing. So I go with a decision control structure here, and with a simple programming. In the detail, we will discuss the decision control structure over next lectures, but here for a real feel of how input can be used using C++. So we just included that for the basic understanding. Then if S is equal to, that's a comparison operation. That's a comparison. In C++, when we are using 2 equal to, that means a comparison. When we use single equal to, that actually means assignation. That's a side note you should have to carry on with you. When in C++, when we say single equal to, it means assignation. This assignation means x is equal to 5. When we use double equal to, that means comparison. And almost in C++, Java, Python, all these are using the same standard. When we are putting x is equal to 5, that means now the value of x is 5 and plus x equal to 2 times, which x is comparing to 5, that is the value of x is 5 or not. So here it's justifying it that if you put the input x, s, and y again, that if the symbol in s is plus, the sign of plus is given when it's command to addition. So see out, it will give you a calculation of simple addition and so on. If you put them in a sign, so it automatically give you negation. If you put the multiplication sign, it gives the multiplication. If you go to division sign, it will go give you the division. So I save it out and again make it a compile. We had that thing, we should have to put them in comments because definitely these things won't run. For example, equation hinting, for example, I put it here. And also you can learn here a multi-line comment system. The multi-line comment system, you press slash and asterisk sign, and up to the point where you want these comments, you just end that. So I don't, the whole program going to be in that thing. So here where I want to end, I put again a slash, asterisk and slash. That's your sidekick now. Another healthy thing that you understood, that if you want a multi-line comments in C++, you have to click a slash, let's say asterisk sign, and where you want to end that block of comment, the complete explanation or any algorithm that you have write down inside of your program. So you have to put their asterisk sign and slash again. So here again, now it's your program. So we are going to make it save and press F9, check it out all the time. It's 0 error, 0 warning. So let's run this program. The name of this program is IOStream. This program is IOStream. Check it out, the name of this program. Because once we run from here, then we want to check it. Definitely here I put 5 plus 2. So 5 plus 2, the resultant is there. 5 plus 2 is 7. So 5 plus 2, the equation you have given, the resultant answer is 7. So similarly, again and again, I have to repeat that thing. Instead of that, you press flag R and press CMD. So you go in command mode. Instead of command mode, now you're going to be IOStream. So when you write it IOStream, you have to go for the path where actually in my deal section, I have CPP files. I have to check where my CPP files are. So CPP source. So I say DCD CPP source. You should have to be there on that. So here I got all these files. So in all these files, I have to IOStream stream. So IOStream. So here the equations are. The equation says 4 plus 9. So 4 plus 9 is 13. Then again, I can run this program again and again for you. It's 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. And similarly, let's play it. If I again want to play this command IOStream, because IOStream, this time I save my program with the name of IOStream. Don't get confused. Don't get confused on that thing. Or we can go back and change the name of that file. IOStream is not necessary put the IOStream, the similar name with the library. So 8 multiplied by 2, 8 multiplied by 2 is 16. So if you want to quit from here, put an exit, and I save this file. Now again, check it out. My directory is here, CPP source, where I'm saving. Make a habit that save your data files separately from the main source of the program, means separately from the developer program. So your all CPP files are saved here. Here I'm putting this equation, EQ equations. So EQ solutions we want. So I put EQ.cpp. So I got EQ solutions. Then I rename the file for you people so you can not confuse it and not confuse it with IOStream library. The thing is there again. So again, sir, flag R and press CMD and go to prompt. All the time when you're coming, you come to C prompt. Now go to your directory, CD, I come to D drive, and I know that CPP source. My directories, here I got all the files, and I now EQ, the file name is EQ. Similarly, just to let it more clearer, and simpler for you people. So you understand that not IOStream, that not the same IOStream that we are using in the library. The IOStream library is separately. So here I also put 5 divided by 2. So we have a floating point. So your result is there 2.5. The result is clearly visible to you 2.5. So it's a very beneficial and very basic understanding. 67 minus 12, anything that you will code will come to here as that your equation